So, with that being said, it is officially time for Living Holistic with Empress J. This is every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Today is going to be beautiful. Why? Because we have three beautiful spirits that's going to come and vibe with us holistically today. And y'all, listen, the topic today is gonna be something serious. Cause I want to see it pick their brains a little bit. Y'all know how I am about mental, stimulation. So I just want to see how this goes today, from these beautiful ladies. All right. But before we get started, you know what we have to do. All right, we got to set the tone because this show here, we got to make sure it's cleansed and prepared for the beautiful light that's about to be received. So we're gonna burn our sage for you guys who are new to this show. We are very big on smudging. All right. If you don't mind and really want to tap in, you can politely go to my bio, like, subscribe, and follow to everything that I have going on in there, especially my YouTube channel. Because if you miss out on the show, you can always tap into my YouTube and catch the vibes there. All right. So burning our smudge stick, we're going to get rid of any negative energy, any negative vibes, any negative vibrations. If anybody want to come in and come with any negativity, guess what? We removing it, we detoxing it. We don't want it here. We're going to start from our crown, work our ways down to our roots, and on down to our feet. I say, make sure that you are cleansing everything around you that you are preparing to work with, because you want to cleanse anything, any energy that could have made its way around. Let me put that over there, y'all. Y'all know that smudge it be smoky, okay? It be smoky. All right. Now, y'all, don't judge my affirmation dice today. My babies play with it too, and they just don't know how to clean it out. Okay. But that's all right, because we gonna keep it kicking. Huh? All right. So you guys, if you're new, we always roll our affirmation dice. Grand rising to everyone coming in. Let me go ahead and state this real quick so y'all can know where y'all at. Welcome to Living Holistic with Empress J. Every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Come catch these vibes. Okay, come catch this knowledge. And always make sure you come with your pen and your papers prepared, because you never know what I may do and say, because we do giveaways up in here. Okay. But we are now going into our affirmation dice. Our affirmation. Y'all know I'm country. Yeah. Our affirmation dice sets the tone for the day, the week, the month, the year, a lifetime. All right. So when we roll this dice, we're going to read it out loud. Okay. And we're going to practice what we preach today. All right. So let's roll it. Hold on, it didn't go nowhere, did it? I'm just going to roll that again. All right. We rise by lifting others. We rise by lifting others. I'm going to say that again. We rise by lifting others. Let me go ahead and state this real quick. When you are living in light, you never stoop yourself down to a low vibrational state. So when you're uplifting someone else, you're also uplifting yourself. When you put out that energy is automatically exchanged back into you. You put out that beautiful love and light energy, you're going to get that beautiful love and light energy back. So speak that into somebody today. Hey, we rise by lifting others. Hey, you look nice today. Hey, that smile, you keep it on your face. It looks nice today. Give somebody something, a tool that they can use that will better their day, because you just never know what somebody is going through, and just watch how it shifts your own energy. Ashe? All right. So that was our affirmation dice. We rise by lifting others. I hope y'all wrote that down. All right. So with that being said, y'all know after we do our cleansing, smudging, getting everything ready, we set our affirmation dice together. We call up our guests. Oh, yeah, I'm ready too. If the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energies that are our special guests today, if you would please request the box. As they're preparing to come up, I will say that in just a few, I will give you guys the tools that you will need to use. Oh, look at them, y'all. Y'all just wait till y'all see them. Look at them. Look at them. Oh my God. How can you not? Like, oh, y'all just look so pretty. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Y'all good?
Yes.
I am.
How are you?
Let me see who is trying. Frank. Now you know. No, Fred. No. All right. Starting with the first box next to me. If you would, don't please introduce who you are and what you have going on the app.
Hello, everyone. I am Sweet Tea, aka Sweet Tizzle with the big bizzle. Y'all can catch me. I stream in the mornings usually. I've been on a little break because I've been working and trying to get my schedule together, but I usually do morning prayer and my live stream. Wednesday nights we do my cup of tea with sweet tea. Um, Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do Bible trivia. I moved it to Black Diamonds Live, and other than that, we try to do an event, at least one event every month. Next month we will be doing our Veterans Day battle royale. So all veterans and active duty military will be involved in that event. Outside of that, y'all catch me streaming and trying to, promote peace, love, positivity on the platform.
I say, I can dig it. I can dig it. Thank you, sweetie. All right. So, Miss Treasure, if you would, darling, please introduce yourself and what you have going on the app.
So I'm Treasure Baby. Usually on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. I have riddle night. So what I do is I challenge my guests to riddle. And we had a ball last night. So if y'all want to join in, y'all can. That's about it. I get on here, have fun. I love it here. That's all I can say.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I say. All right, and then we have my Coco Ma. If you would, darling, introduce yourself and what you have going on the app.
Hey y'all, I'm sorry. It is a little too early for me, but I'm here. um, I am Coco Ma. I don't have anything going on like everybody else, but I mean, catch me when you catch me. I'm a random dedicated streamer, so pretty much.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Make sure y'all hit all of the boxes with the fave. Okay, each box has a dope vibe that you actually definitely want to tap into. So make sure y'all hit them with the fave. Okay, I shaded that.
Oh yeah,
All
speaking
right.
of faves, fave parties Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. They be late.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that version.
Okay. Well, yeah, y'all heard her Tuesday. You said what time?
8 p.m. Eastern time.
8 p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna pull up. Skirt. All right, we need to be in there and get these faves up, y'all. All right. So Supreme Rising to everyone that's coming in, all you beautiful spirits, welcome in to Living Holistic with Empress J. Every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Salute to y'all being here. We have the beautiful Sweet Tea, the beautiful Treasure, and the beautiful Coco Ma. And all of these beautiful women are top veggies. Hello. So salute to y'all for being here. Thank y'all very much. Okay. So before we get started, we always want to start the show with the tools you can use. All right. The tools you can use of the day is normally, a, a saying or a statement from me or from someone that's known. And it just kind of give you some enlightenment for the day. Okay. So the tools you can use of the day is with great power comes great responsibility.
Mhm.
With great power comes great responsibility. That is Stan Lee. Stan Lee. With great power comes great responsibility. All right. The reason I picked that tool you can use of the day is because I picked these three women because I've been around them. I've peaked their energy. I love their energy. And I love that their feminine energy is usually pretty high. Okay. It's usually pretty high. I don't really see it too masculine. Okay. But I want to get into the topic of the day with them because I want to see how they feel when the roles kind of reverse a little bit. So the topic of the day is the art of mastering your masculine energy. Okay. The art of mastering your masculine energy. So before we do, I always set the tone with our affirmations that enhance the topic of the day. Okay. So each box will state that affirmation after me. All right. So I'm gonna start with Sweet Tea. You ready, darling?
Got it.
All right. The first affirmation: I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, my phone has started ringing. Sorry. I had to put it on airplane mode. All right. I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am magnetic.
I am magnetic.
There you go. I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I embrace my growth and divine journey.
I am a powerful creator.
I am a powerful creator.
Ashe. You'll just say Ashe after that.
I want to write.
So this is what you do. After do each box, you'll repeat the affirmations after me, and you just say Ashe. Ashe is power. Okay. So you'll just say Ashe, which will bring power, right? And that's usually how we'll just end the affirmations through the boxes. All right.
Ashe.
Ashe. Get you. All right. So treasure. Let's start with you, mama. I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am magnetic.
I am magnetic.
I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I am a powerful creator.
I am a powerful creator.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay. Coco, you ready, mama?
Let's
All
do it.
right. I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am magnetic.
I am magnetic.
I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I am a powerful creator.
I am a powerful creator.
Ashe.
Ashe.
That was beautiful. Hopefully that did resonate with y'all on today. And I hope that you guys, if you didn't get a chance to write it down, it's okay because you can always reference back to this show on YouTube. But I really hope y'all wrote those affirmations because I would like for y'all to speak that every day within yourself. All right. Keep yourself elevated. Y'all are beautiful spirits. So I really want y'all to keep yourself elevated. All right. So with that, that was our affirmations portion, y'all. If you are just tapping in, supreme rising to all of you. Welcome to Living Holistic with Empress J. This is every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We have the amazing Top Badge Sweet Tea, the awesome Top Badge Treasure Baby, and the amazing Top Badge Coco Ma, y'all, in the building, vibing out holistically with us today. And I'm just appreciative to have them here. We have now come to the portion of our Q&A. This is where I ask you questions and you just give me your full 100. Tell me how you feel, what you think. All right. All right. So I'm going to start with Sweet Tea.
Okay.
All right. So the first question: what is your definition of masculine energy?
Uh, you mean as a female, or just in
Like
general?
just speaking from you. Like when you think of masculine energy, what do
Um,
you think of? Like what do you feel it means?
Men, powerful,
Okay.
strength. Um, mm, I'm trying to think of my daddy because I feel he's very
Right,
masculine.
right, right. That's okay. Think of my dad. Okay. Okay. I can
Yeah,
rock with that.
yeah,
Okay.
like strong, like protector, protection. Um,
Protection.
yeah, protection, strength, and um, I don't know. They provide a covering of the household, I guess.
So are you okay, so when you say you when they provide the covering of the household, you automatically when you hear masculine, you think the man, right? Like it's like the man. You go straight, your
Um,
mindset goes to the man.
Not necessarily, because I am a single now, I guess,
Hmm.
separated mother, so I have to fulfill that role. But I feel like I would release that role um, if there was a man in my home.
Got
So
you.
when it
Okay.
comes to like male female gender roles, yes, I do feel like that's kind of their role.
Okay. Treasure. What is your definition of masculine energy?
Forward, strong, protector, basically most of what Sweet Tea said. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay. Okay. Coco Mom, what is your definition of masculine
I don't want to sound redundant, but yes.
energy? Okay. I'm gonna give y'all definition.
Hi.
After, well, let me read y'all. I'm gonna go here first because y'all. All right. Going into Google, masculine energy is about doing and being action oriented. Masculine energy is stable and more predictable. The strengths are will, clarity, and focus. So it wasn't that y'all was far off at all, because you wasn't far off at all. The thing about masculine energy, from my perception, is that it's the ability to utilize your mind, the ability to understand your strength mentally. Because masculine has a lot to do with logical, a lot to do with willpower, you have to be balanced mentally in order for you to be balanced with your masculine energy. Okay. So if I was to say my definition, I definitely would agree with you guys as far as the willpower, the strength. That's very big in masculine energy, but it's also very big in feminine.
Mm.
So you have to know how to balance that feminine and masculine energy and know when you're actually using masculine and when you're actually using feminine. So, but I love y'all definitions because you were so close to that, but not just looking at it from Google, because Google ain't always our friend. You have to look at it from based off experience.
Mm.
So if you've experienced someone of high elevated masculine energy, you will know that person is assertive. That person knows how to use their mental when it comes time to balance things out, handle situations, make sure that it's lined up. That's why the man is usually in the position that he's in. Ashe. So I loved y'all definitions on that. All right. So this next question, I want to start with Coco Mom. All right. My next question: how often do you feel a woman should use her feminine energy?
I would say very often, if not right, if not every day. I feel like it balances out, you know. So absolutely. I mean, we're made feminine for a reason. We're made females for a reason. So I feel like, you know, every day because it balances out. So
Right.
yeah.
I agree. Okay. Treasure.
I'm gonna sound redundant, yeah.
Okay.
All the time, um, but balanced. Find that balance between the two.
Okay. I can dig it. Sweet tea.
Okay, well, now that I got the masculine energy definition, because I feel like just as a woman, like nurturer, like I'm very feminine, but
Hmm.
when you add that logic and that portion to it, dang, I never really considered myself to be I didn't really consider that like masculine. I just felt
Hmm.
like so definitely every day, probably more feminine than masculine, but
Hmm.
with that definition of masculine energy, like I'm a pretty logical person, not too assertive, but I'm a very analytical like type person. I've always my mom
Right.
like always like you always overthink things. So I guess the balance would be definitely needed on a daily. Um, but if there was a male in my household, that submission of the
Hmm.
that role would probably weigh out more. But because of the situation that I'm in, I definitely have to have. I got teenage boys. I gotta get a little more.
Right.
So
Now, I'm gonna say this because I think a lot of the times when um when we think about it, and we say this a lot in my show. A lot of times when we think about feminine and masculine energy, a lot of people don't see that we as men and women have both feminine and masculine energy. That's why we're able to utilize them in the ways that we do once we actually interpret them properly. Because a lot of people look at feminine energy as, oh, it's just girl stuff. But it's not just girl stuff. Because a man is nurturing. A man can be soft. A man can be consoling. He has to be able to do that in order for him to deal with us. See what I'm saying? So you have to know like how to balance that and when to utilize that. So I think that's really good that you said that you know how to be in your logical, because then you know when you're in your logical, you know when it's time for you to use your masculine energy. And usually we don't really have to use it. Even as single women, we don't have to use it because everything done in feminine energy is still protection, it's still nurturing, it's still love, it's still thinking. Don't get me wrong, we still have to utilize our mind and our feminine, but utilizing our mind and our feminine has become to me a little harder because women feel they have to be in a masculine energy position all the time, and they don't. And that's why I want to do this show today, because y'all give me feminine energy vibes. And a lot of women don't know how to balance that. Like how do you go from, for example, a single mom, right? Just like Sweet Tea said, she got teen boys. So you would feel as if you would have to be in your masculine energy at all times because you have boys that you're raising. But in reality, you don't. So let me ask you this: as a single mom, and it's not even the question that's on here, I just want to know, as a single mom, how often do you utilize your masculine energy? Because it's hard to balance them out as a single parent. So how often would you say you utilize that as a single mom?
um I'm fortunate. I'm blessed. Like I got a good support system and family. So
That's right.
usually I would say maybe with the disciplining, but a lot of times because they're older, I kind of call on my brother and my father at this time because they pass certain steps of things that. But I mean, if I have to get on that level with them, then I will like be a little more assertive. I mean, because better rise for the child. So I gotta get up in there and make sure they they know right from wrong. But I do have a good family support system, so I don't have to go too hard. I can still nurture while still being assertive and, letting them know right from wrong.
Ashe. Ashe. That's a beautiful thing when you can actually balance that energy. That's a beautiful thing as a woman because you know when it's you especially in a relationship, like if that man is living in his masculine energy, it's nothing for you to just be soft and melt and just be so feminine because he's actually utilizing the masculine energy that you don't have to,
Yeah.
or you don't feel like you have to per se.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think I don't know. I grew up like my dad was the disciplinary in the household, so I think we had that conversation before in my life. Like I feel like men should be the disciplinary for some reason. Like I don't, I do it, but when I was with my husband, I would. That's your role.
right?
Um,
Right. I could dig that. Different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? Because if that, to me, I agree with you when it comes to the dominancy of the man, because they can do it and not even have to touch the child. They could just say something, and the child just get. But us, we have to go through 19 different channels before we have to till they finally just. So I can agree, like the man does. I feel like there should be something that they kind of step in more and do. But we as women definitely should be playing our part in that. Like it's
right.
really important because if not, then they feel like they can run over you as a feminine energy because we saw.
Oh no, I ain't
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then you raising boys too, girl. Girl, it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real. I'm telling you. But pause, my bad, y'all. Supreme rising to everyone coming in. Welcome to Living Holistic with Empress J. This is every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Salute to the beautiful spirits that we have in the box. We have sweet top badge sweet tea, top badge treasure baby, and top badge Coco Ma in the building. As amazing as they are, bobbing holistically today. Okay. Um. Let me. Okay. Let me ask this next question. I'm gonna start with treasure. How often do you feel a woman is to use her masculine energy?
Um, I should need to. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm such a girly girl, but I do have a son. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I do have to put my foot down a lot more than
Mm-hmm.
what I would without him. So, yeah, when you need to, but you can still be feminine, loving,
Right.
angry. That's what I've learned to balance as a mother. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, I can be tough, but I can also say I love you, everything's okay, or why I did what I did. I could do
Right.
that. Now, dad, no. But me, yeah. So, balance it out. And
Mm-hmm.
when you choose to, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. I feel like as a mother, us nurturing our child, because that's a part of nurturing. You know what I'm saying? That us nurturing them is us being in our feminine. So we're not really utilizing our masculine energy then. You see what I'm saying? I think the time we utilize it is when we have to process these things with our children, like have to use that mental portion of like, okay, if I do it like this, then we'll get somewhere with this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when we go into the masculine energy, and that's why it has to be balanced because it's really big on logical. So yeah, I agree. As parents, you definitely women, single parents, we tap in, but like she said, only when it's necessary, and it's not often because we don't have to. Our children need to see that we're soft in a way that they're open and willing to come and communicate with us, come and have that bond, that relationship, but at the same time, they know not to play with you. See what I'm saying? Get it on together now. Let's get it on together, right? So I can definitely, I love that. I love that. Coco Ma, how
Yes,
often do you feel
ma'am.
a woman is to use her masculine energy?
I mean, when it's necessary, like you said, because
Yeah,
like at the end of the day, we have to masculine energy also. When I hear masculine energy, it tells me like you said, think logical. So
mm-hmm.
Absolutely. We have to use it when it's extremely necessary. So, yep.
Facts. Facts. I definitely agree. Sweet tea.
I'm gonna agree when it's necessary. I feel like even like as a streamer, I have to use it because in my live stream,
Hmm.
people would think they could come in and either over sexualize or talk to you in a certain type of way. And now I have to be assertive and I gotta put you in your place, and not saying like I'm being rah rah, but there
Hmm.
is with grace a way to make my presence known, like you're not gonna play with me in that way. So we use it all the time, honestly. I just didn't really know it was considered being masculine until
Hmm. Hmm.
I just I didn't really consider it being masculine. It's just like I'm protecting myself and who I am as a being. But if I guess now that I know it's masculine, I guess I'm a little more masculine than I thought.
Right. But I will say this because you have to remember with being masculine, it's you being self oriented. And with being self oriented, if you abuse that power, then it causes chaos in
Right.
different atmospheres, right? So that brings me to my next question. Woo! I Kokomo.
Yes, ma'am.
Feminine energy is stated to be just as strong as masculine energy. Do you agree? Why or why not?
Um, yes, I agree.
Okay.
Like we said, we have to have that balance. So it has to be, it has to, because nurturing is important, like when you nurture somebody, the person feels like, they have what it takes to go through this life and not be, um, not feel like it's not okay to not show feelings and stuff. So I feel like yes, it's extremely as important as masculine energy.
Okay. Okay. Sweetie, how you feel? Do you feel that that feminine energy is as strong as masculine energy? And if so, why or why not? Or
I think that's probably situation dependent, maybe like depending on the circumstances and which energy needs to be displayed at that time. Um, your as you said, the vibrations might be higher here, and then at another, it might be the feminine that's overpowering. So I guess like it's a balance and knowing like there's a time and a place for everything, and this is where I'm at in this moment, and this is where I'm at in this moment. But knowing how to turn one up or down when it needs to be,
right,
because someone will try to run over you if you consider this super soft person. So now I need to bring this up just a little bit so you know
right.
like I can possess both. Well, I do possess both.
I say you do possess both. Both of them sitting right off in there. It's beautiful to me because you get to see, like just listening to y'all responses, you actually get to see what part of your energy you utilize more. Just listening to y'all respond to these questions. So I'm gonna tap into that treasure. How do you feel?
Okay, repeat it. Repeat the question one more
I
time.
got you. I got you. I always forget to Thank you. All right. Um, Feminine energy is stated to be just as strong as masculine energy. Do you agree? Why or why not?
I feel like I feel like it depends on the person because sometimes that feminine energy can be strong. I think some people look at feminine energy as being weak. So it's a really powerful to be feminine. You have to be very very powerful too,
Okay.
and know how to balance your masculinity,
Mm-hmm.
your masculine energy. But I would disagree. It depends on the person. One can overpower the other. I look at it from my masculine energy, the logical side of it. Like, okay, wait a minute. But if one person is more masculine, does that make them, too strong, too overbearing? So I think it depends on the person.
So I'll say this today. Like, I had a conversation with someone here recently,
Mhm.
and we were discussing men in their masculine energy, that it can't be abused, like that it can't be overly used, right? And I agree that it can't be overly used, but I do agree that it can be abused, right? Because when you're using, you have to constantly, as a man, you're constantly in your masculine. So that's an everyday routine. Like, that's what you do. As women, we're constantly in our feminine. That's just what that's it's law. Okay, it's law. But with men and with women, we can abuse that power, right? So like when you said that it depends on the person, I agree. I do believe, because everyone has their own thought process on that. So I agree. It does depend on that person and how they feel. If I was to answer that question, I would definitely say that feminine energy within itself and masculine energy within itself are just as powerful, because you need both of them in order for you to even be in tune with yourself in a whole. You see what I'm saying? So the power that you have as a feminine energy and the power that the man has as a masculine, you're not looking at them like a competition. You're looking at them for what they are. You see what I'm saying? So feminine is definitely needed just as much as masculine is definitely. But I got where you were going with that, because it does depend on the person. Because if you're looking at it from maybe a man's perspective, the man probably feel as if, oh well, I don't really feel like feminine is the understanding of that person and how they feel on it. So I can agree with that. But I loved all of y'all answers on that question. That was dope. That was dope. Thank y'all for answering
I
it.
do
Go ahead, Shadi. What you say?
understanding that you're saying energy at the end and not this person is being feminine or being masculine, but the energy that's put. I
Right,
think that's the
itself. Yeah.
important part because at first I'm thinking, no, like I'm not masculine, but it's the energy that part of it is what
Yeah.
will make a difference because we know a lot of men that are either single fathers or just fathers in general, and like you said, they are nurturers. They're kind to people. Like that's a feminine energy. That does not make
Right.
them feminine.
Exactly. It does not make them a woman. It makes them tap into their feminine energy, which is a beautiful thing for a man. Because the minute that a man can tap in and balance when to utilize their feminine energy, you will have a beautiful, beautiful spirit amongst you. Because they know how to, at that point, they know how to show you passion. They know how to show you love. They know when to be soft with you. It's not always overbearing and hard all the time. They know how to give you that calming sensation. They know how to do that. So that's leveling within itself right there. So hopefully you men in here taking notes. Just half y'all over here just manly. I don't even know how to, calm down a little bit, bring it down a little bit. I'll be extra. So hopefully y'all taking notes. All right. So this brings us to our last question of the day. And I'm going to start with Treasure this time. All right. Treasure. When it comes to energy, I'm sorry, when it comes to masculine energy in women, do you feel majority of the women tend to abuse this energy?
No,
Are you speaking for self or are you speaking in total of women?
I abuse it. I'm a thug.
It's I'm a thug for me.
I'm trying to think outside of myself. So I would say, no, I don't feel like a lot of women do. I think a lot of women have a balance. From what I see in today's society, there's a lot of hurt. So it can come off as oh, they have to be tough or they have to use more of their masculine energy. But little do we know, there's a lot of women that go right back into that feminine side when they close that door. So yeah, I say no. I don't think they abuse it. I think to society they may seem like they are, but we don't know a person as a whole. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, that women can come off as, yeah, they look like they're overbearing, and abusing it, but I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. Sweets. How
Mhm.
you feel, girl? Do you feel like women abuse their masculine energy?
I'm gonna agree with Treasure. I think, yeah, I don't feel like they abuse their masculine energy, but as she stated, because there's pain or hurt, the perception to the naked eye, because of how they protect themselves, they may come off a little stronger or harder, but it might be that I'm trying to protect or guard myself or my heart or my feelings. So I I they may pop off or they might talk like this or do certain things that seem masculine. But that's really because of their feminine way pushing that masculine out of them, out of a way of I'm trying to this a nurturing of myself, and by me nurturing my own feelings, I'm a I might have to seem a little masculine for
Aggressive.
protection. Aggressive, yeah, aggressive. I might seem a little aggressive at times. Um,
Okay.
but I think if we're talking about it as a whole, I would say no. I don't think that women abuse their masculine energy. But I mean, we got a lot of smart, logical thinking women nowadays. If we think about them modern day woman. So I don't know. If we think about that part of it, not just the aggressive part of it, that's not abuse though, right? That's just smart thinking. That's what we should be doing. I don't know. I'm iffy on
Okay.
that.
All right. Before we go down to Coco Ma, so you guys just tapping in, welcome to Living Holistic with Empress J. This is every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay. We have three beautiful, beautiful top bed spirits in these boxes today. We got the sweet tea in the top box. We got my treasure baby down at the bottom and Coco Ma down on the other side too. Okay. We got my Coco Ma in the beauty, y'all. So y'all know it's definitely good vibes and good energy in here right now. All right. So my question that I just asked was when it comes to energy, when it comes to um, masculine energy in women, do you feel majority of women tend to abuse this energy and how? Coco Mom, how you feel, girl?
I think that what Treasure and Sweet Tea said was true. And I also think that it has also something to do with culture because I'm African. So a lot of people know that like Africans do not tap into, like, especially the females, do not tap into their masculine energy most of the
Mm-hmm.
time. We are strongly advised to stay, in
Mm-hmm.
our feminine energy because that's what we're supposed to do because everybody has a role to play. So I believe that that being said, I think um we are society is now trying to tell us that it's okay to tap into our masculine energy once in a while, but my culture is still stuck on, you know, if you're a female, you have to be feminine because that's how it's supposed to be. So,
Mm-hmm.
yep, pretty much.
Okay. So I love y'all answers, but me, y'all know I tickle brains. Okay. So when I ask when it comes to masculine energy in a woman, I'm gonna disagree with everybody. I'm gonna say that women, majority of the women now do abuse their masculine energy. And I say this because They abuse their masculine energy with irrational thinking. They abuse their masculine energy with the, say for instance, us as single moms. All right. We instantly feel as if, and now I'm not going to say y'all, but I'm speaking majority rules because y'all are very soft, okay, from what I see. All right. But me growing up, I grew up with two phenomenal, powerful women that were tapped into their masculine over their feminine. Okay. Like she said, could be a cultural thing because we from the country. And over here in the country, it's a little different. Women be too, kind of tapped into their masculine more than their feminine. So it comes a point where they don't know how to pull back from knowing when to be quiet, because that's really big when it comes to feminine and masculine energy. The masculine energy of you is the one that feels the need to go forward and talk. The feminine energy of you is the portion that pulls you back and refrains. Women abuse this on a regular basis when sometimes we just need to learn to be quiet.
See, now I'm confused again. Because this was talking about the energy of just being masculine and feminine. Like, these are acts versus energies. Like,
so what part are you
is it
confused on?
coinciding together? Because I think that's what confused me. Because I'm thinking, okay, just the energy.
Because I think
This is okay.
Like,
oh, go ahead.
Is it a culture thing too? Because I'm from the South, and I was always taught. My mom. I had my mom and my grandmothers always taught me. They always taught me. Now they were tough. They nobody to play with. That's why I'm a thug. But at the same time, I know how to humble myself. I guess be feminine in that type of way, or I know when to speak, when not to speak, when is the right time to say something to somebody. I know how to control that. So that's why I asked if it's just.
I don't even want to say. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even want to say it's a cultural thing because I'm from the South. You see what I'm saying? I think it's just the person thing. It was the upbringing. You see what I'm saying? Because it could be totally different. Like our parents, to me, my side, my people, they didn't really understand feminine and masculine energy. They just lived, and they did and moved as if in a way where they felt like it was beneficial to us. It was never them actually knowing, hey, you have to know when to be soft with your child. You have to know when to, don't get me wrong, my mom then wasn't, but they wasn't balanced. So it was a lot of ways. I grew up masculine. I grew up abusing masculine energy because I never allowed people, I'm gonna say men, whether it was my brothers, whether it was my dad, whenever he decided to come in the picture again, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was that, because a lot of us that was raised without dads battle with that masculine energy friction as well, because we never had that. We didn't get to see what was actually supposed to be masculine and what was actually supposed to be feminine. We didn't get to see that. So that's why I said I think it's more, it could just be more of an upbringing thing, because my people didn't do that. They were hard. Like it was like, because it was just them. My family was very small. You feel me? They big, but they scattered out. So here it's just us. We just rocking how we rocking. So it wasn't never, I don't think my mom intentionally raised us in masculine energy. I think it was something she felt as if she had to do because it was just her. So she had to be hard. She had to be that person. This is what she felt like she had to do. She had to be that person that was on it, because if not, she's raising boys and a girl. So it wouldn't be a balance. I think she felt like it wouldn't be a balance for us to know what we supposed to be doing, or for us to be aligned as a person. She didn't look at it based off of us as an energy, if you get where I'm coming from.
I'm gonna get
I know you gotta go. Don't get fired. Don't get fired. Sweet
my
tea, I love you.
Inboxing. I see her pinging me. I was supposed to be there 20 minutes ago. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom and get back. She was not in the bathroom.
Tell her your stomach was hurting. Your stomach was hurting. But I love you so much,
Thank
sweetie.
y'all for
Thank you so
having me
much
on
for
the show.
being here.
I didn't have this meeting scheduled, but I had to make sure I was here. She just put this on the calendar this morning, so I apologize for having to leave out
No,
early.
I appreciate you even being here. We appreciate you so much.
Thank
Thank
y'all
you.
for having me. Thank y'all, ladies. And I'm be tapping in Supreme, put them on the calendar for me to go check out. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Hello. Have a beautiful day, gorgeous. Have a beautiful day.
All
I
right.
got you, mama. I know you're trying to get out the box. All right. Um, dang, y'all. It's already time. It is. Dang, I didn't know we was vibing like that. Y'all time to shot past us like that. All right. Before we get into the special guest, y'all, because we do have a few things we have to do before we even say our good days and toodaloos. Okay. All right. So we always give an herb of the day. Okay. And that herb always helps to aid in the topic, just helping in the, getting your setting your energy, right? So the herb that we have today is ashwagandha. If you're not familiar with ashwagandha, ashwagandha is a root that has been used for well over 4,000 years. Okay. That is a healing root for your mental, brain activity, and your nervous system. So it focuses really big on control. So I want y'all to tap into ashwagandha if you've never. It helps with mellowing out the body, balancing out the body, the energies in the body. It helps a lot, especially with some chakras. So y'all definitely want to tap in and get them energy points set to open instead of closed and weak. Y'all don't know about that. All right. But before we leave, ladies, I usually have you guys to speak the affirmations again with me. Are y'all okay with that? Because I know I was looking at the time. Y'all good? All right. So I'm going to start with Treasure. Treasure, if you will, repeat after me. I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I'm allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am magnetic.
I am magnetic.
I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I am a powerful creator.
I am a powerful creator.
I say.
Ashe.
No, that's right. Coco, you ready, Sugar Woogie? Coco down there looking like she about to sell me. You ready, mama? All right. I am
I'm in
allowing.
Texas right now, so it's 9 o'clock.
All right. So I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I am allowing my inner goddess to shine.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am grounded in my divine energy.
I am magnetic.
I am magnetic.
I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I embrace my growth in my divine journey.
I am a powerful creator.
I am a powerful creator.
I say.
I say.
I hope y'all got them because I really wrote them for y'all because I really feel like just looking at y'all as content creators and just getting a vibe of y'all. Because I used to come to church alive a lot, y'all. Church, I ain't gonna lie, I used to come to her live a lot. And when I first started coming into church alive, it was just the content for me. Like she always had this big bold smile. It was just this you come in and she just vibing out. And then I would come into Coco Live, and at the time I didn't have my VIP when I'm coming there, so I could sneak in there, right? So I would come into Coco Live, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Coco has that vibe where it's like you gonna take me as I am, and this is how I'm coming. And I love that about her. And she already has that beautiful, beautiful melanin just popping. I just love that. I love to see the energy, and you guys truly give amazing energy anytime that you tap into. So I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for coming. Okay, if y'all don't have them fave them now. Or I'm gonna block you. No, just playing. I'm just playing. No, but for real. Fave them. Fave them now. Okay. But ladies, is there anything that you guys would like to say to the live before you guys Jetty McJettington? No, well, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you, and we would definitely have you guys uploaded to YouTube soon. So if you would send me your YouTube information so we can get you tagged. Okay. Thank y'all. We love y'all long time. I appreciate them so much, man. I'm so happy that they came and vibed out like that. It's just beautiful. Thank y'all. Coco said I'm having issues. All right. To everybody that tapped into Living Holistic, I appreciate you guys beyond me. To the special guest on today, you guys are amazing. You're amazing. I can't thank you guys enough for being here, taking time out your schedule. Thank you so much. There's so much love and light. To you guys who are just tapping in and you don't know, this is a newly featured show. I will be having my banner within 2 to 5 weeks, and it's time to vibe out. So I wanted to make sure, because y'all know that y'all gonna see these ladies again. Okay. Oh no, thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, thank you for being here. You made my day. Y'all made my day. All three of y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yes, thank you, Chill. Thank you, Chill. It is a newly featured show. So it's about to be lit. I'm very grateful, much gratitude, because hey, God and these ancestors is working. So I'm very grateful for that. And so if you would like to be a part of Living Holistic, we coming back, period. Period. They gonna be every. But if you would like to be a part of the show, if you would like to be a special guest on the show, don't hesitate. Go into my bio, tap into my all of my social medias. I have my TikTok, my YouTube, my IG. Go tap in, send me a message on IG. Hey, MPM, put me in a building. I want to be in here. And guess what? We will definitely get you on. So please make sure that y'all like, subscribe, and follow. And also, the show is recorded and put onto my YouTube channel. So please go subscribe to that. If you miss anything, you'll be able to tap in and get it there. All right. And all of my previous shows are there as well. So you'll be able to see the vibes that we've had as well. But with that being said,